name is Jebediah Springs. I am the organizer of the Unsealed, a top-secret classified organization within the U.S. government that is tasked with exploring and interacting with cosmic occurrences here on Earth. We have acquired the technology to hone in on locations that output a high amount of cosmic energy, often being a location teeming with or dealing with sources of power we deem unfit for the world's knowing. You have been hired to go in, explore, interact with, and potentially stop the source of energy from existing. These points of great power often are portals to somewhere else. Extract information from the location to help us better understand what we are dealing with. The location you are being hired to go to is called Lake Runnymede in Windsor, Vermont. There, you will find a trail that leads you out to a point within the lake. You are tasked to go to that land point. Good luck.
This is Jamie Hubert from the Weekly Update on a special assignment. Looks like there's some kind of lantern and
symbols.
Looks like a map.
This says clue A. Not helpful. Just a moment, I may have something. This is ridiculous, all this cloak and dagger.
It looks like our experts are on the case.
Why are you doing that? I took these from the last dig site I was at.
You mind if I get a shot of them, man?
Sure.
Fascinating work.
A pen here somewhere. Someone give me a bit of light.
Dagon is a deity who presides over the Deep Ones, an amphibious humanoid race that currently resides in Earth's oceans, also known as Father Dagon and the consort of Mother Hydra. Although they are deities, they are generally
looks like they're decoding some kind of runes.
He is worshipped by the esoteric order of Dagon, a secret cult based in Innsmouth. Dagon is an enormous specimen of Deep One that has been mentioned in text since ancient times. He is worshipped as a deity by a devout cult of both humans and Deep Ones. While apparently immortal, his longevity may be attributed to his fraternization with the Star Spawn, who sometimes select formidable specimens from a given species to protect, nurture, and empower for reasons known only to them. It may also be that there have been more than one gigantic specimen of Deep Ones, who could have been confused with or mistaken for the original Dagon. All Deep Ones continue to grow slowly after they reach maturity, provided that they have access to enough nourishment. In fact, there are ancient Dagon-related carvings that display what appear to be several gigantic Deep Ones wrestling with whales. The biblical Philistines worshipped the god Dagon.
Yes, a lantern for you, miss.
In Judges 16:23.
So how do you think these got here?
Well, like I said, the last time I was in Egypt, when I saw all these types of ruins here, I figure it's something from up there, you know what I mean, from up there.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's probably aliens, or what they said, portals, in that little message we were sent. So maybe they used a portal, and although I guess, some people think we're the aliens. So maybe they were here before us. I don't really know. But it certainly wasn't us that made these symbols. And I don't think it was the Egyptians either.
What a fascinating theory. And this is the man assigned to protect us.
That's right.
Well, we're trusting you, and we're trusting we're in good hands.
This is all I can come up with. Alright. So let's see, I've got...
Sounds like they're coming close to a conclusion.
Cultists. So not aliens like I thought. Somebody that believes in them. You see, what I'm reading is that there's a god called Dagon. And it's a deity that presides over what are called ancient ones. And ancient ones are these amphibious humanoids living in the ocean. Theoretically, of course. And now they're worshipped by cult of humans and deep ones. There's not that much information on the mortality. But my best guess is those were left by cultists.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Cultists left the ruins.
Theoretically.
According to the experts, at least.
So I'm gonna... That first one is old. The word all? Yeah. Yeah, that first symbol. Well, it's also the symbol for this thing called Yog's or Source. Right.
We'll take a brief break from our experts trying to decode the runes, and we'll go for a little interview with our security friend. Where did... Ah! So what's your name?
Names aren't really important. You can just call me Delta.
Yes, Delta, of course. And where are you from?
Around.
So like Massachusetts.
Sure.
I see. And how long have you been this?
Myself?
Like a
Whole life. How long have I been a soldier?
yes.
This right here.
Since I was a teenager.
Oh, that's I suppose late teens could be soldiers too.
Yeah. Plenty of young children fought in wars.
So this is a bit ridiculous. Alright.
I see. And now we return to our experts trying to decode the glyphs.
Still trying, nothing new here. It's not that exciting.
See that, folks? We have all and we have deep. First two runes.
See something with a circle. Here. Well, I don't have that one. All deep. Blank hunt. Now reasonably deep. From what I can gather, we are talking about the deep ones. We could reasonably fill that word in if the rest of it comes out right.
Another one with a circle on the top.
Is that
Yeah, good eye.
all deep
Worship.
hunt?
No, that sounds strange. Yeah.
Unless there's a comma
These
between.
could be separate. There's a space here.
All deep hunt.
And that's so deep. Look at deep. It sort of looks like a spider, doesn't it?
Is it?
Could be this right here.
Yes.
Wisdom. Unless, you know, it could be, we could want this second right here.
Worship Lord.
What is the great of this? The all-in-one. The bower beneath. Blank. Stalker of the waste. Well, that doesn't sound right either. It's a bit ridiculous. What was your little
Deep ones. The creatures that live in the
about
ocean.
deep one? I wonder how we know. Worship deep wisdom. Worship the Lord of the great abyss. But it says deep.
Could be either.
This is ridiculous.
Reasonably, there's little way to figure out which one it means. Fairly certain.
Anybody else want to give it a go?
What are we looking at?
We've got these symbols here, and I've got this book. And, well, they've got words under them. That's what we've got. That's what we've got. So I can deduce that is this symbol here. Yog Sothoth. The all-in-one. All.
Okay.
And then,
So this new single one.
So unless my eyes are mistaken, there's another lantern up ahead.
right here. Well, don't you think we should solve this before we move ahead so we don't get eaten by something?
Yes.
That symbol's not in your book.
Well, I'm sure it is, but I haven't seen it.
Unless, of course, somebody hasn't given us old into that we're looking for. But we can reasonably deduce we're talking about deep ones from what I found in my book. All deep
And
ones
we will be back with more developments when they are found. And this is reporter Hubert back on the case. It seems our experts have made a break in one of these runes.
All deep dark servant.
servants.
Or services. Minions of chaos. Worship. All deep dark. Minions of chaos. Worship. Deep. Where is that weird Lord of the Great Abyss.
Well, that's it then.
So, all these weirdos that made these symbols worship
The Lord of
the
the
thing that lives in the ocean. Well,
And you heard it here first.
I told you. I said it was aliens, didn't I?
What was
That
that?
on film.
I don't know.
well, it was the deep, dark abyss worshipping thing, right?
Do you have all of this documented? And document our translation.
Well, I didn't actually finish it on the board.
It's fine. The vocal translation is on film.
There's another lantern.
Well, the abyss creature.
Are you hurt, ma'am?
Yeah, I think it broke my ankle.
Oh,
Is anyone a doctor? Well, you
I
went to med school.
only for a year.
Well, give me your camera.
Oh, okay, miss. Which one?
This one. Yeah. The one it grabbed. Ow! Ow!
Yeah, it's busted real good. Do you
What
think
I said,
do you think you could walk with help?
I suppose.
Right. I have a few medical supplies on me, but I'd say unless someone can't
Right.
walk or
It's just
something.
a busted ankle. I'll be fine.
Right.
Right.
Maybe you should help her.
Got things in the end.
The secondary lantern has to be lit.
Good Lord. Your lantern. And your hat.
Right. I can get myself up. I'm not completely incapable. Oh, it's not that bad, really. I should put my book in the other one. Oh, right. Yep. All right.
Let someone else gallantly go first.
Yeah, I think I did that last time, didn't I?
I think you did.
And so we continue on into the darkness.
There's another leg.
Keep your eyes on that water.
We sure we want to keep going. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but
The water's placid again.
all right. We've got a snack already, didn't it? Oh yeah, it is a lantern. You know, they came out here to put the lanterns out. Why aren't they out here? That's of course they all got eaten by it, eh?
That's the real question, isn't it?
Anybody seen anything else?
What's the next path?
It's awfully, I don't see anything.
I suppose we keep going.
Right, I'm documentarian. Alright by myself. It's not that bad, really. A little awkward looking. Anyway,
Jen on it. I don't have to exercise any. Excess mental training.
we'll be buddies, nice.
No, it gave us information.
Yeah. Could have said if we were going to get eaten if we stood there any longer.
What's that?
What's what, love?
Right. Can you hold the light for me?
the man with the gun shouldn't really be holding the light.
It would seem that she's found a clue of some sort.
Oh, another one of your little records.
Yes. I do recognize something.
The Deep Ones are an ocean-dwelling race, as evidenced by their name with an affinity for mating with humans. They entered a contract with the people of Innsmouth, Massachusetts, to keep the fish plentiful in their area. They also seem to have a supply of artifacts of unearthly design. The Deep Ones are humanoids, beings with fish, human, and amphibian-like traits. They are described as having grayish skin, glossy and slippery skin with white stomachs. They have scaled, ridged backs, as well as webbed hands and gilled necks. Notably, they have a head similar to that of a fish, with eyes incapable of blinking. They move about in an inhuman fashion by hopping oddly and occasionally move on all fours. The narrator, Robert Olmsted, describes them as having abhorrent, croaking voices that spoke a language other than English. Their form so horrid that their mere appearance caused Robert to lose consciousness for a while. All hybrids are shown coming from a female Deep One and a male human. It is a safety measure based on the fact that
Oh, there it is again!
species. Otherwise,
What was it, sir?
become much larger.
Not a tentacle.
It is similar to a liger, a hybrid form.
A tentacle.
Quite a lot faster than I got out of it, huh?
Who never stop growing until they
When you have
mature.
weapons.
As part of their pact with the Deep Ones, the residents of Innsmouth were forced to interbreed with them.
Maybe
Right.
we shouldn't stand so
Deep One
close
hybrid
to it.
offspring are born with the appearance of a normal human
Yeah, I
being.
don't really like
They
the
gradually
look of
assume
it.
the appearance of their
Now
Deep
the
One
archaeologist has
ancestors.
a wounded leg.
These
And the
traits
merchant
include
has a wounded leg.
shrunken
gonna fucking
and
die, guys.
non-existent ears, glassy, bulging, unblinking eyes, narrow, hairless head, rubbery, blue-gray skin, folds on the neck, which eventually become functional gills, webbing between fingers. When the hybrid becomes too obviously non-human, they go into seclusion and abandon buildings until fully capable of living solely underwater. The rate of progression varies with each individual. However, it normally does not reach completion until the human middle age. Once this transformation is complete, they are also functionally immortal. Apart from the physical change, they are also scorned from humanity. They acquire an increasingly powerful desire to abandon the human world and go to the Deep One city of Yaha-Idfi.
Just worried about creatures or worried about creatures' offsprings.
That's disgusting.
They interbreed with humans, these particular ones, and create fish-like humanoids.
Well, maybe the one that grabbed you was just lonely.
Can reasonably hope not. They look like fish people.
Right. Yeah, we saw it. It was... A fish person's a pretty good descriptor for it.
Right. Well,
No, I guess may as well go this way.
Now we know to be more careful with this new information.
Right.
these creatures are effectively immortal.
Well, it sounds like, though, that it's really only the boys that should worry about, you know. Oh dear. This looks an awful lot like a fort.
Very strong feeling that we should go west.
Well, you've just done this kind of work before, right? So, by the time we're all done, my left arse cheek is going to look amazing.
Just the left. Why have we stopped?
What are we stopping for?
I think there's something up there.
I see a little bit.
Well, you smell it or something.
Can't you?
So, Miss Archaeologist, well, what's your name and where are you from?
Regina. And like I said, Cambridge, just not the one that you were talking about earlier.
Yes, right. And how long have you been an archaeologist?
Well, technically I'm not anymore. But before that, it was about 4.5 years.
Did you go on a great many digs?
Just 2,
Exciting.
I guess. I mean, I got made fun of a lot. But I can go back and tell them I wasn't wrong, can't I?
It's all on film, this.
Right. If they let us have the tape.
You want to find
Right, you are. That's a good point.
It would seem our mercenary here would have sort of a bleak look on the situation.
How about you? Didn't you hear the train?
Oh, right, yeah. I mean,
It's probably miles off, miss.
Yes, but they have no idea what's happening. Like Mr. Springs said, this is a government secret.
right.
And how horrifying that it's under their noses in their backyard.
Well, not all of their noses, right? Some of them have their way with the fish ladies.
That's true. I would listen to that.
And so, Miss Librarian, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Maxine, and I was from Maine, but I came down here.
I see. And how long have you been a librarian?
Well, you're groomed for this sort of thing, so since I was small. Get that light out of my
see.
face.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sensitive to light, too.
I don't like these smoke and mirrors.
It seems my watch has stopped.
Does anyone else have a watch on them?
Nope. Don't believe in time.
Yes, this is Jamie Hubert from the weekly update on the case tonight.
All right.
It seems it's time to go again.
I guess we weren't smelling the smell anymore or something. I don't see anything.
No, ma'am. Not a thing.
Not worry too much about light, dear.
a lot of open field.
Seems like they're a bit marshy too. Suppose fish people could walk around in those, couldn't they?
They didn't specify how exactly humanoid they were, but I assume they have legs.
And are they all supposed to have tentacles? Because the thing that attacked me had tentacles.
That, I don't know what it is.
So are we saying that we're dealing with 2 different types of abyssal creatures?
Creatures plural. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, up until tonight, I didn't believe in any of this, so I suppose anything's possible.
Of course it is. I've been saying that for years.
It's a highly irregular lightly. You know, a pamphlet or something coming through this.
Anybody else's boots getting wet?
Just a bit, ma'am.
Seems like not the best sign.
So what are the chances of one maybe coming up from the ground if it's wet enough?
I don't really know.
The water content of the soil can't be that high. It's like it could breathe down there.
Well, they're only half fish though, aren't they?
Yes, they do have gills, but it says the gills develop over time.
So technically, somebody who looks like a town person could actually be a fish person.
No, they're identified by bulging, glassy eyes, gray skin, wet sort of look about them.
Right, well I dated a couple of those. You go to the pub at night, you can find a few.
Not entirely impossible, but they would have some identifying features, and there's none of us who have gray skin. I'm not too worried. But
Be on the lookout then.
exactly. We went out walking tonight
Probably suspicious.
and free for questioning. Anthony, have you ever rope?
You often tie people up to ask them questions, love.
Oh, I just read about it a lot.
Really? What kind of books do they have in your library? Maybe I'll stop by.
You know, it's a history novel if you think about it. You know, when you interrogate someone, and especially if you're a fish person, they wouldn't be too keen on talking. I don't even know if they can talk.
Does anyone see the fence?
Thanks. This right here.
Why would there be a fence?
To keep something in or out. Well,
Oh boy.
Seems like we might be on the wrong side, too. This is the side with the water. I sort of wish you didn't point that out.
I couldn't help it, but unfortunately I can't get it on camera.
I guess it's one of the journalists, isn't it? Quite a long path here on there. I wonder if I'll get my credentials back after this, since it's been proven that I'm right.
like I delete all this later. Oh, this is just taking something.
I was already famous, it was just so long reason.
Doing something immense. Mr. Spring allows it, but I highly doubt he will.
If you succeed, no one is ever going to know about it. If you die, no one's ever going to know.
Well, but if we succeed, I'm sure there'll be something in it for us, right?
I sure hope so.
Well, sounds like you're a pat on the back.
I do miss my work. I guess that would be enough for me.
Out of game, chances eventually find one.
Eventually. Specific. Not for nothing. I do sort of wish that my leg wasn't attached to nothing.
That's the good news. You know, just yet. Quiet it down for the night.
You hear that?
Yes, ma'am.
A little bit odd at this time of night.
Turn left here. Well, that way goes into the water.
Oh, of course we're going to go to the water.
Isn't that where we shouldn't go? What about
Well,
the big
well,
tree here?
considering everything else that has happened tonight, that would not surprise me.
Keep your
It seems quite nefarious. No,
I see another light.
If I'm here because of my theories and they're trying to keep my mouth shut by feeding me to one of these things,
You might be trying to get all around
why would they keep your mouth shut before this? That's the question.
Oh, or mine.
Well, you said you followed that man, right?
Stay away from the water.
There was
There's no gazebo on the water.
there was a man who what is in there? Oh, it's just an abandoned box. Oh, wait. Just scrap paper and an abandoned box. Oh, no, miss, there's runes.
More of those, huh? Did anybody hear that? Definitely something you want to there. Hey, you know, these are a different colour. These are a different colour than the ones that were white.
I just have some new books about that.
I've got to say though, I definitely heard something in the water.
I can't help but get a bad feeling about this.
Fair, fair.
The esoteric order of Dagon is a cult founded by Captain Obed Marsh in Innsmouth, Massachusetts. The people of Innsmouth ritual sacrifices to appease the demons.
Nearly stabbed me.
Sex during one of these sacrifices.
I think I should go with the ruins, or should I try to hit things with the book?
Arrested, though no formal
I'd say
is disbanded when the demons
decode as fast as you can, ma'am.
1928. The esoteric order of Dagon is an organization controlled by the deep ones
It
under
could say terror from the blackness below, baby.
Prior to the 21st century, they spread their influence across the world and recruited humans. Their ultimate objective is to free Cthulhu
So was an
from
eye.
prison, and therefore searching
There was a giant eye, and it reached for me.
capture humans to increase their numbers. At their disposal are
Dagon,
the star
like,
spawn of
that's
Cthulhu,
no Dagon.
monsters of the deep and servitors of Cthulhu. They control the oceans
Something over there.
and the coastal regions of the world, having complete naval supremacy.
Terror from the blackness below.
There it is. I just saw it.
Deep ones. It's real hard to see this one right here.
There's a cult. We're dealing with cultists.
But that's no cultist.
That's a giant eye.
Could this be a portal field? Right here.
A portal seal.
Kind of looks like.
And get out your chalk and seal it. Quick.
Let's just talk about Dagon. This looks like a portal field. It looks like.
Or it could be
I
seal.
don't see no.
It could be a seal with an economic content. See, that star has less points than that. That would make the most sense. There's a cult here.
Are you alright? You're hiding under the bench.
Ah, there it is. That's what we're seeing here.
The living flame. Do that. beneath. I wonder if the colors tell us. Master. There we are. See.
Don't get too close to the railing, miss.
What was that?
That was my feet. Mr. Mercenary, I could have sworn I heard something behind me. Going that way now?
You're standing on the field. There you go. We figured that out.
We're doing like quite clearly.
Anybody hear that? That did this.
Yes, that is it. No, but it has 2 on one side, 3 on the other. That's it.
So I should put the portal seal on it just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Alright. Unless of course I'm wrong and it's not what the symbol is.
What was you gonna say?
Daggone the dark. Daggone the terror from the blackness below. Well, I'm sure it doesn't do any harm to write an elder sign if I do. Perhaps that's it. I closed the portal, right?
Quiet now. Conversation.
Didn't see any dark guards.
But the
And
eye.
thing with the eye was it's puny a little bit. Not what I was expecting them to be.
It could have been one of those fish creatures, just a mutated one.
I don't know why I would only have one eye.
Come on then, get out.
Is it safe?
Who knows?
At this point, we can only surmise. Well, come on.
Don't exactly like those odds.
It's quiet now.
That wasn't too quiet.
It sounds like somebody just went into the water.
Breathing or coming out?
Good question.
I can't really see any other symbols at the foot, though. It has to have been a portal.
I suppose.
Well, if I closed it and then the creature was here, does that mean the creature's stuck with us?
I don't know how portals work. Do they suck it back in?
Okay.
There's something behind me.
Yep.
You're right.
Yes.
Did it get you, miss?
No, I don't think so.
Right. I'm right behind you.
I suppose they're probably not happy if I did steal a portal over here.
No, but I think your theory's right. It's not stuck here with us.
You see anybody dead down there?
Yes. There's a body.
That certainly looks like a man. That doesn't look
Did
like a
did
boy.
you shoot him, sir?
I think so.
Search his body.
You should
He has a knife in his hand.
Yeah, you should
Me take the knife.
Anything else? Hey, you know, he's got some extra parts.
It's one of those. It's one of the
Yeah,
creatures.
the fish people.
Yes.
That means his mum's a,
Maybe you should make sure it's dead.
didn't do anything.
Maybe they can't die.
Eternal Dark Master. Deep One. Dig on.
Oh my god, there's too many of them.
Oh, shit. Come on, we got it.
Just keep going straight.
Do you think that was a fish person?
There's a lot of fish people.
Without me. No.
No, we can all make it.